City. Let's not get killed while we're kissing the mezuzah.
Where is Shema?
Look, you saw it? Shayafo, Shatzion, there's a mezuzah. And you're going to notice later, when we go to Shar Ayot, the Lion's Gate, guess what you're going to see missing? There's no mezuzah. And then Rabbi Kahana Hashem, you come them up, try to put a mezuzah. In 1976, the government of Israel arrested him for incitement. And they said, chutzpah, in East Jerusalem. And already then, the whole negotiations, be careful, please be very careful. The whole negotiations of East Jerusalem, you see already then, they weren't clear on making a final state that this is really ours. So we're going to move out of the traffic, because there's no too congested for comfort. And follow me down, everyone. Everyone, if we can. Rifki, you give out the sheets.
Does anyone not have sheets?
We have plenty. Okay, so ladies, if you can, I'm living in Eretz Yisrael 16 years in Hebron, but I still use deodorant, mouthwash. You can't come close. It's a joke. Okay, anyway. But now, everyone, let's connect a little bit. And, being God could be a little bit of a lonely job. And imagine you are Bashamayim Mimal in the heavens above. And we all know this Avalon Kadosh Baruch Hu, She'yir Ladir B'Takosh. God was tired of being this all omnipotent, all powerful God. He desired to have a dwelling place where? B'Tachtonim, down in this physical world. And from all the world, God chose where? Eretz Yisrael first, and Eretz Yisrael He chose all these cities, Yerushalayim. From all of Yerushalayim He chose this mountain called the what? The Har HaBayit, the place of the Makom HaMikdash. Kibacha, those who daven this morning, the full version. Kibacha Hashem b'tzion iva l'moshev lo. God chose Zion as His what dwelling place. And this is the place where the Parshat HaShavua of these weeks, V'shachanti b'tocham, I want to dwell in amongst you. Here in Yerushalayim is where it is. 3 times a year the Jews had a commandment, we read last Shabbos, the end of the Parsha, to come up, to see and be seen. I don't mean to break it to you, it's not a mitzvah to go up to Collins Avenue for Pesach. It doesn't even say it's a mitzvah to go upstate New York. It's a mitzvah 3 times a year to go up to see and be seen here in Yerushalayim on the Har HaBayit. And this was a major thoroughfare. To enter inside the Temple Mount. You see the palm trees and the windows. There is like white on the wall. Those were 3 arches entering into the area of what? The Har HaBayit. Guys, you see those arches?
Yes.
That was one entrance into the Temple Mount. And then you see more distinctly steps going up, and there are 3 very distinct arches entering into the area of the what? The Har HaBayit. And that was another entrance to enter into the Temple Mount. And this, my friends, is the double gate. Look on your chart. From the southern side, what's the name of this gate? Sharei Chulda min Adam. It's the Chulda gate from where? The south. Mishamesh Kinisa v'Yitzia. It served as an entrance, and it served as what? An exit. These are the gates known as Chulda. Now, let's understand. During Bayit Sheni, did Jews live in the Galil? The Golan? No. During Bayit Sheni, we had a very limited permission from the Persian King Cyrus to settle in the areas of Yehuda and Binyamin. And we lived down below Er David, the famous classic Torah. South of that, Beit Lechem. South of that, Hebron. South of that, Beersheba. And when most Jews came up, they came through these gates. And imagine you go into Yerushalayim. Today's on Monday and Thursday. You had an easy time getting here. Easy times getting cabs, entering Shayafo. No easy time parking a car, anyone who tried. But still, it was much easier very hard to come to Yerushalayim. And imagine you come, you take off your vacation days to do Aliyah L'Regel. And then you get stuck in a traffic jam an hour or 2 to get into the Har HaBayit. So they made different lanes. And one was an entrance, one was an exit. But there's another opinion that I think New Yorkers could relate to, or former New Yorkers could relate to very much. Anyone know what it is to get into New York City? To get into the city, the traffic and the tolls, and you turn on your 1010 winds, and you're checking, is the GW better, is the Lincoln or the Holland? Should I take the Queens Midtown? What's going on the BQE, the Gowanus? Should I take the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, the Williamsburg? How do I get over? And there they have, New York State made something called Easy Pass. And lahavdil, just making a little earth thing. You had an Easy Pass lane also over here. And that Easy Pass lane was, you had people that are coming for the first time to Lahai. They're first-time offenders. They need archko. Rabbi, where do I go? What do I say? What don't I say? How much wine to bring? How much oil to bring? Where am I allowed to walk? Where can't I walk? How do I do smicha and do confession on my carbon? And then you have your frequent sinner. I've been sinning all my life. I got my next Aved to run to. I got a new client. He knows nothing. I can rip him off good. And, really, gotta keep it moving. And I want to go in the Easy Pass lane so I can get on with my life. And that was where they had a different lane on the southern side to keep things moving. Now, anyone know why the gate is called Shara Chova? Who was called the guard? One of the Sheva Nevi'ot, we have a seminary girl here, had to do an assignment on it, and Chulda Nevi'ot was one of the 7 female prophetesses. Now, I know it wouldn't go over too well today in the Orthodox circles, but let's go back a little history here on how Chulda came to this place, and why the gate is called after her. So we all know that coming back to Bayit Rishon, there was a major problem. Please, no one get insulted. But the major problem was called breakaway minyanim, and Shtiblach, they had a halachic term called a bama. A lot of people didn't want to go to the Jewish center, to the main synagogue, and they made these little altars in their backyard, and they said it's crazy. You come with the airlines, double and proud, same element for kosher.
Sorry.
Takes a long time to. So she's very great email. Appreciate that one.
Well, I'm so excited to meet somebody new coming to the shul. I'm going to mention it to Michael so he's here next time. I'll look for him. It's really hard out. Just from my Oh, really? They probably. I don't think they check much for the responses. I didn't try that. Thank you. Don't forget that. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you. Here, get the back.
Standing now underneath to the standing now above with the tunnel boards go under. And there underneath us is the big Herodian stones that you're so used to. I described to you how for years and years, in 48 specifically, when Jordanians took over, they did everything to stop any remnant. That there was a temple, homes were built on the actual western wall, as you can see. From the locals, garbage was thrown down over here on a regular basis. And for years, Jews couldn't come to daven over here. Only after 67 were we able to come out of this place and dig it out and to be able to return to this place. And I always stand there and I say, what nation is like the Jewish nation? Any other nation in the world, you have a fire in your house, you learn to readjust, you learn to move to a new neighborhood, you forget the old neighborhood, you make new friends, you reacclimate. But we Jews never readjusted, we Jews never reacclimated, we never stopped longing and yearning to come back to this very, very house. And these are the stones, sometimes you hold on to that one remnant, to that one thing that keeps you going, to remember the dream, to remember that the dream is still alive. And these are the stones we Jews held on to for 2,000 years. And these are the stones of the Kotel HaMaravi, the stones of the Western Wall, the remnant of the Second Temple. And I'd like everyone, before I give you time for your own personal praise and expression, to come with me. We'll put our hands on the wall, our right hand on the wall. I will take a little promise. A promise that was written by King David HaMelech, in the book of Tehillim, Parakuf Lamed Zayin, chapter 147. Im eshkochech Yerushalayim, tishkach yimini, tidbach lishoni lechiki, em lo ezkerechi, em lo aleh Yerushalayim, al rosim chati. There is no pain in the world that can ever make us forget Yerushalayim. And there is no joy in the world that can ever make us forget Yerushalayim. For 2,000 years, whenever Jew prays, whenever he davens, he directs his heart, his feet, his mind to Yerushalayim. He asks a Jew on the way to the gas chambers, what are you dreaming of? What are you thinking about? He would answer, I am dreaming of Yerushalayim. I'm on my way to Yerushalayim. Yes, a Jew sitting in Siberia gives you the strength to hold out. He would answer, I'm dreaming of Yerushalayim. I'm on my way. Rav Nachman the Breslov writes, Kol makom shani olech, ani olech le'eretz Yisrael, wherever I walk, I'm on my way to the Holy Land. I hope wherever you guys are going, wherever you're walking, wherever you're running, should always be on the way to Eretz Yisrael. Should always be on the way to Yerushalayim. Never forget Yerushalayim. Please join me. Take 2 minutes now, daven like crazy. This is where heaven kisses earth. This is the place where all the prayers mamish ascend from these very, very, very stones.
so much discuss that happens yet. Everything's and nobody even topics about it. And,
I'm not comfortable with the dress. That's your dress, any dress.
no, but we can't show your side the explanation. It's part of the.
I understand, just I have
Why? It's not.
my own thing, my own hang-up.
I believe it's.
Obviously, it's good.
So you're not,
but I'm not so into it.
Okay, but we can't show
We show
the.
pictures.
No, but we can show the sound.
Not the sound.
Would you like an interview?
And told me.
I'm not into it. Because I took it against, you're about to. Many things.
Then what can we use the sound?
You won't be able to do it anyway because you're too far away. Just to be muffled and not to sound out. It's one of the significance of the roof is we're doing the full down this fifth part. And I wanted to ask someone like you who is guiding me.
Which is the whole coming in, it's just not the right timing. At the same time, the
Oh, no, we're getting resolved.
okay, I'm just, I'm not going to tell you.
Wait, can I ask you to explain what the historical evidence of this is of the Western Wall?
This is from 2100 years ago. The temple stood. First temple 410 years, second temple 420. Second temple had a Roman Jerevan and Herod who ate on 4 retaining walls to the Temple Mount. One of them called the Western Wall. And that's the surviving wall. The wall continues all the way underground via the Via Dolorosa, called the tunnel tours, and it comes out over here.
Where's that written in the book, though, that this is part of the Western Wall?
Continuation?
Yeah, in all those books, I have to sit with you with the Talmud and the Medrash, with all the
It's
different...
stated quite clearly.
interesting, it's very
What about people who
irritating.
dispute?
I'm not familiar with that. Rabbinical literature's not disputed.
All right, well, we just
I
wanted
only
to...
know, the fact this was a place for 2,000 years Jews came and davened and prayed and longed and yearned from the destruction to the context.
Would you believe that these are the same stones?
Yeah, and it's
The
part of
same
it.
stones?
Some of it was in by the Mamlukin. In the Mamlukin
What, the bigger
area.
stones? The bigger stones?
The biggest stones is Herodian stones. And underneath here is a tour that we have. I don't have it, but there are people that do it, called the tunnel tour. Okay, so my friends, I always wonder, 2,000 years we're waiting, whose tears it's going to be, whose song it's going to be, whose prayer it's going to be. And maybe our coming here today is part of the rebuilding, part of the Hashlem Zabinyan, part of the completion of the third temple. And sometimes it could just be so close, and God was just waiting for that one prayer. We'll just finish here with one last prayer of longing and yearning. The Yibana HaMikdash, God should build all the temple. Yibana, Yibana, Yibana HaMikdash, Yitzion, Yitzion, Yibana, Yibana HaMikdash, Yitzion, Yitzion, V'shamna shechadash u'benana aleh V'shamna shechadash u'benana aleh I can't build it alone, let's go ladies. The women built the Mishkan also. Shamna shechadash u'benana Shamna shechadash u'benana la 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 ya ya la 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 ya ya la 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 u'benana Okay, one more very special stop. Remember the upper stones of the cocktail.
I feel like we're there.
Yeah,
People try to get.
I think people just they have to fill it in. Fill in the blank. Okay, so this is a story a little bit, and okay, we wish our friends good luck on your work, and
What are they doing?
I'm not sure, but I wish everyone good luck.
You're on tape.
Whatever it is, they're doing
It's Al Jazeera. And sorry, did you present it?
Yes,
So what is your name?
Tony.
Les Glassman.
Tony Berkeley. It's me.
Les, nice to meet you.
Where is it from?
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera Radio.
TV. You say show different sides. It's
We're here.
You know what, Tony, can I make a suggestion? Yeah. Have you got a card? Because maybe somebody who can answer your questions.
No, I'm speaking to the rabbi of the Western Wall, so he should be able to.
Okay. No, he will. He will.
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy your stay here. Hey?
Thank you very much.
On cable, I think it's like channel 107 or 8, Al Jazeera.
I see.
Underneath the ground, and they say to you, now standing opposite the Kodesh Kadashim, the Holy Holies. You're doing this now, my friends, from above ground. You're standing so close to literally the Holy of Holies. Just imagine underneath the dome, on Yom Kippur, the Kohen Gadol entering through this place. Emet Manedaya Kohen Gadol, how awesome was the high priest. The Tzeitam Beit Kodesh Kadashim, when he leant out from the Holy of Holies, the shalom and peace, Ubali Pega, without anything wrong. And he'd come out with the 8 garments we read about last Shabbos 2 weeks ago, and read about it again. And he would come out from the Kodesh Kodesh, and we'd be standing when you see the guys in white, and we'd mamish be celebrating that the Kohen Gadol succeeded. It's right here where Am Yisrael would be standing. We'd see God, we'd hear the Kohen Gadol say God's infallible name. We have your feet, and then we'd fall on our face. And we'd be Korah, and we'd start on the Avodim, and we'd say, Baruch Shem, Kivod Mafuto, the Allah Man. And right here is where it was, where it took place. My friends, this is the last gate of the day, called the Kippur Escape. This is literally Shah Kippuris in Amari from the western side. The Shamesh Kedisa V'Yitzia, so there's entrance and exit. When the Sanhedrin were exiled, the Sanhedrin came out through this place. When you daven in America, what do you face? Eretz Yisrael. When you're in Eretz Yisrael, which direction do you face? Yerushalayim. When you're in Yerushalayim, which direction do you face? The Kodesh Kadashim. Yechaven and Limo, Kineged Beit Kodesh Kadashim. You direct your heart to the Holy of Holies. My friends, I can't get closer. No, this is it. But look right over here. This is it. And again, and who comes to this place, whether it's a mosque, whether it's a church, Miyad Nitlabesh Baruch Kedusha V'Tara. He's filled with the spirit of holiness. He's filled with the spirit of purity just by looking. The shades is up in the Rotata Kobana. In this game, the Rotata Babinana. That goes up to see the state of desolation. We should be privileged to see this place in the state of being rebuilt. And in state of being rebuilt once again. Just again, I'm going to say a prayer. I rejoice when they said, let's come to the house of Hashem. Please good where? Yerushalayim Abniyah, we built Jerusalem. The united Jerusalem. We are right here, the heavenly and earthly Jerusalem will come together. This is where the Shvatim will come up, you come here, through this gate. Give thanks to Hashem. Here's where the throne of the house of David sat. Shalu Shalom Yushalayim, seek out the peace of Yushalayim. Mishlayo Abayat, those who love her will ask for a peace. For the sake of my brothers and friends, I ask for peace unto you. The Ma'beit Adonai Eloheinu, Abasha Tabach, for the sake of the house of Hashem, we wish and we ask the best for you. This is the tefillah. Every year on Tisha B'Av, I sit right over here. On the second step, the stores are closed. Tisha B'Av night, I read the Gilad here with a few other people. Asaya, Ribeinu, Alayla, Ashtuete, Alaxia, Sheshoneh, Shuale, Ufuba, Lamala Netzah, Shrabeinu, Azbeinu, the Arabia, Ashivenu, Adonai, Elecha, the heart is saddened, the eyes are darkened, and Mount Zion that's now desolate. Surely, how long, Hashem, will you forsake us, will you forget us? Ad Matai, for how long? And we ask Hashem, please destroy the days of old. Renew the days, we turn unto us, we turn unto you. Kadesh Yameinu B'Kedem, renew those days of old. This is our feeling today. This is the place, Mamish, to stand, to pray, for the future redemption of Yerushalayim and Beit Hamikdash. And unfortunately, timing, they have to go, but their timing, not our timing. Again, we really had a real special minute here, 5 minutes there. I said I don't get that. And even when you come to the car, they already stop you over there. This is a rare thing to get so close like this. So I appreciate it. Look at your charts again, and I beg you. Ladies, we finished the Sivuk Sharim, we're right by the total now. I'm going to now bring you to the Zilberman family. And you're going to meet you up at the Zilberman for a few minutes. And hear from her what it is like to live up there, to live up there, in this part of his life.
Just walking around with this
שמחה, לאן אתה הולך עכשיו? מדריך? לאיזה כיוון? לאיזה כיוון אתה הולך? לאן אתה הולך? לכותל?
אני הולך לכיוון הכותל.
כותל. תקשיב, עתיד זה הכל כותל, ים. סליחה, כל האנשים הולכים להתפלל? כן? רק להתפלל, אין חנות משהו. It's just to pray.
Where are you from?
Long Island, New York. Where are you from?
No, we live here in White again,
Ah, I see. Where are you from originally?
South Africa.
My husband's sister lives there still.
Wait, in South Africa?
Yeah.
What is the name?
Johannesburg. Kaplan. Jeff Kaplan. She married. You know Jeff Kaplan? Yes, of course.
It's a small world, hey?
Are they the brothers?
No.
Oh my God. Jeff Kaplan. Jeff. Oh, no, Jeff.
Which kehila are they?
They live in how do you say it?
Sydenham?
Sydenham, yeah. They actually bought I'm sure it's a very famous house they live in, the rabbi's house. You know the rabbi?
Rabbi Lepin?
He was killed by in the game park, remember that? They bought his house.
Rav Pfeiffer?
Yes,
Zichron Livracha.
yes.
Wow.
He was supposed to bring a group to Israel.
Yeah,
I think that was like the last person before the kids. Yes, in Beit Shemesh, that's right.
No, I treat the family. The Pfeiffer family is a very big role, very big.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not everybody lives here.
Really?
The wife lives here.
Oh, wow. So they did come.
No, sure. They've been here many years.
Really?
And the shul that he built, it's called Mahasha. It's doing good.
Where is it?
It's in Joburg. And there's a Rabbi Rafi in a terrace in Baifagan. There was a Talmud.
Well, I understand a lot of people are staying. My niece married a prince of Kravitz. You know the Kravitz family, Stephen Kravitz.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
small.
you know him? You know the family?
I do know.
Yeah, Kravitz.
Yeah.
Steve. It's 5 boys. They say 5 brothers. And he,
I don't think you had such a compliment. It's so strong over here. The answer is distinguished some of the women. And sometimes on it's something so powerful over here. And this past year I had like 300-400 Americans that joined me. A lot of people who took my tours during this, they all came. The first, you sit on the floor, right up there. Sit on the floor opposite. And you know, you really feel, But here's another yeshiva of the Muslim Quarter, aggressive yeshiva. Any of you guys ever see the movie Yeshpizin? Yeah. These guys who took their previous talents and they used it in holiness. The yeshiva is called Yeshivat Shuvu Banim, which literally means return, my children return. Shuvu Banim Shavavim, return my wayward children. And I say this as the highest compliment, not God forbid the other way. All these chevra did tshuva in the way our way. These guys, you know, I joke around with my wife sometimes. When I go to the mikveh, I always go to the mikveh before I do this tour. And you never know. Imagine Hashem says, prayer is answered. Come on the Temple Mount. Oh, I have to get dressed. I have to go to the mikveh. I want to be ready. So I'm always in a state of complete purity when I do this tour. And at the same time, the amazing thing is, that's why I only do once a week, but at the same time, I'm joking about at the same time, a serious note, on a deep note, these guys, everyone has something on their arms. Everyone has a tattoo, and the only one with clean skin. And everyone here has interesting stories. And Rav Nachman in Breslov came, he's the grandson of the Holy Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh. He came, Rav Nachman, to Eretz Yisrael after a year and a half of travels and journeys. Hardships, trials, tribulations. Rav Nachman kisses the ground, he rolls in the earth. He gives a big yell, Gewalt, Gewalt, what a schut, what a schiyah to be in Eretz Yisrael. To walk 4 steps, I never imagined in my wildest dreams. I had the privilege to be here. And they say, Rav Nachman says, I'm ready to go back. What I got in these 4 steps was beyond anything I ever imagined. I say, Rebbe, maybe on the level of 4 steps. But we need a Shabbaton in Tzfat, we need a Shabbat for Simcha, Chayesara, you know, we need a old city Shabbat. And at the same time, Rav Nachman